Hey.
I'm Lila.
Hey Lila, I'm Coach Geyer. It's a
Sir.
pleasure. It's good to see you. I'm going to be giving you a lesson today.
Yes, sir.
So, you go to Norfolk County High School?
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite subject?
Probably math.
Math. Okay. Those are your best grades? Or are you most interested in it?
Interested in it, I
Most
would
interested
say.
in it. Okay. Are you from the area?
Yes,
Born
sir.
and raised here? Parents live here?
Yes, sir.
And they like you? You like them?
Yes, sir.
That's always makes for a great family. So, good. Okay. Well, look forward to working with you. And so, as we go through this, I just want to, cover a few things and make sure that, number one, I guess, do you have any limitations, physical limitations that would keep you from, participating in the golf swing?
No, sir.
Have you in no operations before? Knees are great, legs are great, everything's great. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do first. Let's warm up a little bit.
Okay.
So if you'll grab one club,
Okay.
and I'll grab one. So the first thing let's do is put the club beside you, right beside you, and then let's get our legs. Let's just do this and really loosen up our hips. Okay. We'll loosen up our hips. We'll do this for a few minutes. There you go. Okay, let's change and do our other hip. Okay. Okay. And then the second thing, let's take our club like this and do bicycles. We want to make sure that we loosen up our shoulders, our neck, make sure those muscles are loosened up so we won't have to, any strain on them. So let's do this for a few minutes. Okay, then we go back the other way. Change, there you go, excellent. Okay, it's just always really good to loosen up before you play. And I'm more of a coach, and so I want to make sure that all my players are in the same condition every time they play. So when you practice and play, you make sure you warm up to get in the same condition. Okay. And our last one will be, we want to focus on taking this, putting it behind us, trying to get down toward your shoulders, and we want to focus on the swing. So we're going to get down in our athletic position and just come back and then fire through. And just do this. Just really work on transferring your weight. Good body turn. Let's keep our core straight. We're just going to turn around our core, our spine. Just turn around our spine. There you go. Excellent. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're warmed up. So would you bring your clubs over here? Let me just kind of look at them and see what we're working with. So how long have you been playing golf?
Well, I kind of played a little bit when I was little, and then I stopped for about 3 years, and I started back about 6 months ago.
Started back about 6 months ago.
Yes,
excellent. Okay, good. So these are clubs that you use. I mean, these are the ones that you bought just for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is great. Were you fitted for these?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow, that's great. Fantastic. Okay, good flex. Good. Got these. Got your driver. Got your 3-wood. Got 3-wood. Wedge. All right, these clubs look good. Okay. Excellent. All right. So I tell you what. What are I'm gonna trade you right there. So let me ask you. What are your long-term goals in golf? Do you have any per se, or?
Well, I would most likely like to improve and
Okay.
just get it better over the year and the years in high school.
Okay. So you'd like to. One thing you want to focus on is the high school team.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so getting good enough to play on the high school team.
Yes, sir.
And so then you were saying, so I guess maybe a short-term goal would just to improve to start with, and then make it to the high school team.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay. So what are the things that you think you need to improve on that will make you the better golfer?
I would definitely say with my iron skills, I need to like improve on like getting the ball to go straighter. And
Okay.
for my driver kind of goes a little bit to the right.
Okay, all right. Well, driver's a tougher club, so
Yes, sir.
so today let's just focus on trying to improve. And so what I've done is one of the things we always do is when we start hitting the ball, we have a target. Okay, so this is aimed at that white flag.
Yes, sir.
So that's kind of gonna be our target today.
Okay.
And so some of our goals would be to hit the ball solid. I mean,
Sir.
there you go. So hit the ball solid, and as we can get better hit the ball solid, that's going to improve our direction and our distance. The most important thing is really hitting the ball solid.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Right. All right. So let's see. So why don't we go ahead and get over here and so first thing, let me see your grip. How do you hold it? So you do like an overlocking grip. So pull it up like this so I can see. Okay, so you just take this finger and come over there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, like that. Excellent. It's a good grip. Okay. All right. So you got a good athletic stance. Do you play anything else besides golf?
No, sir.
No, just golf.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you ever played anything earlier?
I have. I've played like swim and
Okay.
stuff like that. But
So you're an athletic person.
semi. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll go with athletic person. Okay. So one of the things we want to do is today. Okay, just today. Let's have a goal today. Is to hit the ball solid and make sure that we get some results out of what we're doing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we're going to do is, I like with my students, especially the beginners, is we start very simple.
Okay.
I'm a simple coach. Let's
Yes,
do
sir.
simple things.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's take some practice swings, and here's what we're going to do. Okay. I want you to just work on, we're going to call them half swings.
Okay.
Okay. And on a half swing is in every swing, but we're just going to focus on the most important part of the swing.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So right now, if you look at your swing, you've got a Y shape here.
Yes, sir.
You gotcha? Okay. And then as you go back, what I want you to do is go to about right here.
Okay.
And this is going to be an L.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have that right here, and then we'll go back to the Y, and then we'll do an L over here.
Okay.
Okay? So basically, there you go, L, Y, L. Okay? Try that a few times. I want you just to brush the ground with it. Excellent. Okay. All right. So if you see somebody like Alexi Thompson, the part you're working on right through here is really where they generate their speed.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So one of the most important things we want to do is setup.
Okay.
Setup is so imperative. Why do you think setup would be is so important?
Because if you don't have a good setup, you really won't have like an area where you think the ball is going to go. Like you have
Okay.
to have power and
Exactly. You gotta have power. Okay. So the important thing about setup is because we set up because that's the exact position we want to be at impact.
yes, sir.
So when we set up, that is where we want to be at impact. All this back here and all this over here is just nothing but generating power.
Yes,
So
sir.
this generates power, but the number one thing is we want to be back square, and square means that the face of your club, which is that right there, the face of your club is aimed towards the target.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you set up, and we're going towards that white flag over there, I want you to set up knowing that this stick is aimed at that flag.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So so you're a little bit not aimed as well as you could.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I want your feet the same distance from the stick.
Okay.
Okay. But this one is further away than that one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so bring it closer. There you go. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So I want this to be the same as this. Okay. And the most important thing is this is called square to target line. So you want your feet, I want you to kind of put your toe out a little bit, push it out. This right there. Okay. This will let you swing freely through impact. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'd like the toes aimed at that white flag.
Okay.
I would like your hips aimed at that white flag. But most importantly, I want your shoulders aimed at that white flag. Okay? So go ahead and set up. Okay, so go ahead and set up so you think you're square. Let's have the ball's gonna be right in here. Okay, so come on this way. Close, there you go. And now have our feet parallel, our toes parallel to that orange stick. There you go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And we want to see where our shoulders are. You think your shoulders are aimed at that flag?
No, sir.
Well, let's do it. Okay, there you go. See? So we got to make sure our shoulders are where everything turns around our shoulders.
Yes, sir.
So really and truly, your feet could not be square to the target line. Hips don't have to be. Your shoulder pretty much has to be, because that's where you're just going to turn around it. Okay? So let's make sure that what we're going to do is, so this is kind of where we're going to put the ball. The ball is just a little bit in front of our front eye, our forward eye. So that's kind of where the ball is going to be. Okay, so with this setup, what I want you to do is, first of all, let's take a couple practice swings, set up, and I want you to take practice hitting this one spot. Okay, so let's go back and stop in your backswing.
Okay.
So let's go back and stop here. Okay, what I'd like to see is a little bit more body turn. Okay, perfect. So we want more body turn. So the faster we turn our body through impact, that's where we generate a lot of speed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you go back, stop right there. Parallels, perfect, excellent. Come back to the bottom. Okay, and then go on through. There you go. Okay, there you go. Okay, let's get your stance squared back up. Your back foot keeps going that way. There you go. Okay, a little bit better, maybe not so much. Perfect, right there. Okay, just go back, right there. Go hit, just scratch, there you go, just brush the mat. Let's do that 3 more times. Let's let some balls in there. Right tempo. You know what tempo means? You just, okay, so smooth swings, not jerky, it's nice and smooth. Okay, one more time. Just focus on that spot right there. Okay, all right. Let's go ahead and hit a shot. Okay, we have no expectations, we're just having fun out here. Okay, all right. Okay. Swing's getting better. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's not go so far back. Let's just go to here, and I want you to work on stopping. So I want you to go to here and stop. Not so far. There you go. That's where I want you to go, right there. That's perfect. That's as far as I want you to go. Okay, just try that, brush the grass. Go back. There you go. Excellent. Oh my gosh, that's great. Perfect. Okay, there you go. Let's do that a couple times. That's great. Wow. Good. Okay, one more. Excellent. Okay, so you have a tendency to go a little bit further back because you're I know you want to hit it hard, but let's just worry about hitting it solid.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Okay. Focus on your target. There you go. Okay. Okay, let's hit one and just brush the ground. Okay, that's so far back. So just go back and stop. Okay, go back and stop. And you go back on a little bit more body trim. More like that, but just that's as far as I want you to go is right here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, right in there. It's really as far as I want you to go. Because if you can learn this part right through here, the rest of the swing come natural.
Yes, sir.
This is the most important part right at impact. Okay, there you go. You really get your hips forward as the downswing. I like that. Don't worry about the backswing. It's more of you transferring your weight to the back. You're not. You know, one thing you want to make sure you don't is sway.
Okay.
So we just kind of weight goes to the back,
Yes, sir.
and then we fire through to the front. But the club has centrifugal force, and that's why you get pulled off the ground.
Yes, sir.
Because the weight of the club pulls you forward. Okay? So one more practice swing. Excellent. Did great. Okay. Focus on the target. Okay. Okay. So one thing that's really tough when you start learning is you focus on the ball. I want you to focus on the swing.
Okay.
Okay? Because the swing, you're doing great.
Okay.
But when I put the ball in there, you become results oriented and you don't focus on the swing, you're worried about where the ball goes.
Yes, sir.
We don't care where the ball goes.
Yes,
We
sir.
just want a good swing.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's take a practice swing. Okay, let's bring this toe back up about here a little bit more. There you go. Excellent. Okay. Okay, one more. Okay, that was good. Okay. Okay, excellent. Okay, swing and hit that leaf. Okay. Okay, just a little bit behind it. Okay. That's great. That's perfect. That's a great swing. Okay. Okay. This up. Just roll back. Okay. There you go. So now you're square. Your shoulders are square. Your shoulders are aimed at the target. That's what I mean by square. So your shoulders are aimed at the target. Your hips, your feet, everything's square. So just trust your swing. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So what do you think makes the ball go that way?
It's hitting the top of the club.
No, ma'am.
I'm hitting the top of the ball?
Ma'am. So go ahead and set up square to that flag. Okay. Okay. So that's where you want to be. That right there. Yes, your face is aimed that way.
Yes, sir.
See, so what's happening is when you come to impact, you're opening your face. That's called opening. And then that's closing. But right now you're opening, so we're not going to worry about anything else. So when you set up, so let's go to our setup. This is exactly where we want to be at impact. With our face aimed at that white target, at that white flag.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. What happened that time? What happened? You know, Lila.
I was still facing this way.
Yes, but it has nothing to do with any of this.
My-
It's just the face. Yes. So don't worry about any of this stuff in here we're not correcting, because that's fine. We just got to make sure. Maybe let's put our hands back a little bit. You know, maybe kind of in the middle of our stance. You know, maybe I'll move it back this way. So you put your hands. We'll have the ball there, but I want your hands in the middle of your stance.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's move them back a little bit more. Excellent. Okay. Straight. Okay. Excellent. We put that there. So your face, square to the target, shoulders look great, body posture looks great. Okay. What after that time? You just hit behind it.
Yeah, I hit the ball.
Okay, so absolutely, that's fine. I just want you to be aware of what you're doing. You know, you're going to take ownership in your swing. Obviously, you got a lot of talent, so you're going to have to know what you're doing. It's not making the ball do what you want it to do.
Yes, sir.
You're going to be able to correct that yourself, okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Booyah. Good. That's excellent. Okay. I don't know how much time we've done.
21 minutes. Exactly.
21 minutes. Okay. So that's a great lesson.
Yes,
Okay. So here's what we do. All right. You know, with golf season coming up, are you a member of a golf club or?
I do go play at Lane Creek.
Lane Creek. Okay, and that's right across from your school.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, you know, if you got a lot of good girls on your team,
Yes, sir.
you have a good shot at it.
Yes, sir.
You know, I coached a lot last year with your team, so I know who's there. But you know, if you work hard,
Yes, sir.
you don't have to work incredibly hard, but you need to work at least where you can get this swing just a little bit that I've told you
Yes, sir.
to where it's automatic.
Okay.
Okay. When you're eating, do you think about taking your fork and getting it under your peas and picking it up and putting it in your mouth? You don't think any of that. It just comes natural. So you can talk to anybody and eat at the same time.
Yes, sir.
That's what we need this to be, where it's automatic. You don't worry about it. You just go to it and it's just there.
Yes, sir.
So if you'd go out there and, you know, find a way, I know you got practice after school every day,
Yes,
so
sir.
if you could spend some time on the range, focus on just this part right here. Everybody loves to get that driver out and smack it and kill it. It's the hardest club to hit. I can tell you, it's the hardest club there is to hit. But if you can get this 7-iron to where you're hitting this 7-iron and just this part of your swing right through here with your body turn generating power, and then the further you go back over time, you generate more power, because your body turns more.
Yes, sir.
Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that's a good goal to focus on, is trying to practice a little bit more, you know, play in competition, take ownership of your swing.
Yes, sir.
So if the ball goes in a certain position, a certain way, you know that why I did that.
Yes, sir.
And you can perform for that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so work hard, and then, you know, over the season I'll work with you some more, and we'll just continue to get better.
Okay.
What do you think about this?
I think it's very helpful.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mom, what do you think?
I agree.
Okay, because I just want to make sure I'm trying to help you, because our goal was to improve. Do you think you improved?
Yes, sir. I think I know how, what I'm doing wrong and what my goal needs to be.
Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, sir.
Enjoyed it. Great.